Hi everyone! In this video, we will create spawning area for our ball right here. It will be used on when we start the game or when the ball touching the ground. Before we do that, let's see our scene. We can see so many items here, and in real project, it only grows, so we need to manage it well. And for that purpose, let's create empty object, and we will group the chord. Let's name it chord for now, and move this into the chord, and it's become simpler now. Now let's do our job on spawning area. Let's plan it first. I want the ball to be able to spawn at kind of this point to the half chord point. And how to make the spawn area? Again, we can just use empty object. Let's name it spawn area. And now let's create the script. Let's name it spawn area. Or maybe we should name it spawn system? No. Let's just use spawn area because basically we're not making the ball respawn. It's just repositioning the ball. Let's open the spawn area script. We want to have spawn area, right? So we need something like size. Let's declare that first. Vector2 size. And get back to our Unity. Add the spawn area into our spawn area object, and you can see there is size on x-axis and y-axis. But we can't see the area right here. First, let's see with move tool so we can see the coordinate of our object. And we want to be able to see our spawn area when we declare this size. Let's say 2 for x and 1 for y. And how to show it? We will use DrawGizmos. Let's get back to the script. In Unity, you have built-in method named onDrawGizmos. And here you can show the area you want. First, let's declare the gizmos color. Just type gizmos.color equals color.red. I will use red. And we will use the transform coordinate and combine it with the size so we can draw the border line of it. I will show you first how to draw a line, because we will draw the area using 4 lines and make it a rectangle. So gizmos.drawLine, and see, it's received vector3 from and vector3 to. Let's give the coordinate right here. Let's use our transform position as our starting point. And this is an example only, so position plus new vector3, and let's just adjust it on the x-axis. Let's say I want to add 3.0 log and other set it as 0. Let's see the result. See? You can see the line here. Starting from our position to our position plus 3 on x-axis. That's how we draw a line. Now you know what we want to do. We want to make our position as our pivot. And using size, we can draw the box. Let's do this. For this to happen, we need to know left coordinate, right coordinate, top coordinate, and also the bottom coordinate. Plot left equals to transform dot position dot x minus size dot x divided by 2. So half of it. Just copy this, we can get the right position. But now we add instead of subtract. This is also the same with top and bottom. Use the y-axis here and just change it into plus for top and minus for bottom. Now we have all the coordinates, we can draw the line. Let's draw the top left to the top right line. Just use new factor 3, left, top, to new factor 3, right, top. Let's see the result first. Okay, it looks good. Now draw the bottom left to the bottom right. Draw line factor 3, left, bottom, to the new factor 3, right, bottom. And again, see the result. It looks good. Now we just need the top left to the bottom left and the top right to the bottom right. Again, draw a line in factor 3, left top, to new factor 3, left bottom. New factor 3 again. This time we'll use the right top, factor 3, right bottom. Okay, I think this is okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Now we can see the spawn area. We want it to be from here to the half court. Okay, let's position it at the center and set the x-axis so we can see the area. Okay, I think 8 is good. Move it to the half court and now set the height area. Okay, I think 4 is good. You can adjust it as you like. We're done with the spawn area. Now we can reposition the ball when the ball touching the ground. I mean, we can use it on start game, but we don't have the button for that right now. So we will check when the ball is touching the ground. And how we do that? Again, we can use the Unity event. This time you will learn something new. You will use Unity event with parameter. Let's do this. Go to the ball script and let's see the code. And here is the code when we check the ball is touching the ground. It's not clear, right? I think we need to refactor this into a new function, private for it. Let's use check ground contact and move this. And we also need the collision parameter. Let's give it. And now call the function check ground contact collision. I set it as private because I don't want it to be accessed by any other object. And we can move it again below. And we can see the code. This is where we set the position. We can change it with telling the Unity event. Let's create the event first. Public Unity event on ground event. And call the event on ground event.info. If we try this code right now, it will just make our ball didn't set to the default ball position again. Let's see. Play. And it stopped there. See? But we send the event. So we want to use the event right here on ground event and calling the spawn area to set the ball position within this random position. Let's create the spawn random position. Go to our script spawn area, then create method public void spawn ball. And we need the ball transform right here so we can set the position. We can use transform right here and ball transform. Now we need to random the value, but we have left, right, top, and bottom on DrawGizmos. I think we need to set it as variable here so we can access from spawn ball. Set private left factor float left, private float right, private float top, private float bottom. Now we didn't need the float. Like that. And now for the random position. To randomize the position, we need to have some range on horizontal and on vertical between left position and right position, between top position and bottom position. We can just type float x equals random.range and use the left value and right value. Float y random.range minimum is bottom and maximum is top. Just like that, we can set the ball transform position equals new factor 3 x, y. That's it. Let's try to call it from the event and you will see some problem. Go to our ball and on ground event plus drag the spawn area and the function spawn area transform. But what is the transform? We can adjust it manually, but it's bad. Basically, we don't want to use this event like this. So get back to our script, go to our ball, on ground event, we can set the parameter, which is transform. So it's the same with the spawn area right here. And it gives us an error like this, invoke transform argument 0. It means we need to throw the parameter right here. And we want to give our ball transform. Just like that. And let's see to the editor. And remove this. Add again. Spawn area. And use spawn area. Spawn ball. See? Now it's different than before. It's showing up on the top because its parameter is valid. There. This is how we throw parameter from the event. Save it and try to play it. Just shoot our ball to the ground and it spawned inside our randomized area. Let's try it again. See? Good, right? Okay, that's it for this video. Next, maybe we want to set the UI so it will become much more like a full game, or set up the audio. I don't know what I want to do next, really. So let's see in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and thanks for watching.